Hello guys, Skywalker14 here and welcome to my second Geometry Dash tutorial. Today I would like to show you a very simple way on how to make a spawn loop, since I started to see more and more people either not knowing how to use it or simply ignoring it. Okay, so first of all let's understand what this spawn loop does in the first place. So basically speaking, spawn loop infinitely loops a certain amount of triggers with a certain interval, and most of the time this trigger is used for optimizing levels and getting rid of unnecessary objects that might cause lag on weak devices. With that out of the way, let's finally make our own spawn loop. It only takes about a minute or two to make at most, so don't worry, it's really not that complicated. Firstly, let's make our block move in the first place. Set it on a new group and make it move however you like with a couple of move triggers. For now I'll make it go in circles. Perfect. Now put a spawn trigger above every move trigger that you want to loop. Then select each move trigger with a spawn trigger like that and put each of them on a unique group. So that way this row is on group 2, this one is on group 3, this one is on group 4 and so on. Now here comes probably the trickiest part that you shouldn't forget when making a spawn loop. Make sure for every spawn trigger except for the last one to activate a group above it. So this spawn trigger itself for example is on group 2, but it activates group 3. This spawn trigger is group 3, but it activates group 4 and so on. For the last trigger though, which is on group 5 for me, make sure that it activates the very first spawn trigger, so for us it's group 2. Now put all of the spawn triggers on delay that is above 0. I suggest you put it on the same delay as the move triggers. So for example, if my move triggers duration is on 0.2, I also put the spawn triggers delay on 0.2, just like that. Now select your whole spawn loop, press edit object, check the spawn triggered and a multi-trigger mark, and put another brand new spawn trigger on the moment where you want the spawn loop to activate. Don't put spawn triggered on it or anything like that, just make it to activate the very first spawn trigger on the spawn loop. For me it is group 2, and make sure that this has 0 delay. And that's it, our spawn loop is done. Here is my final result. I told you that it wouldn't be that difficult, isn't it? This formula can also be applied to any type of triggers, not just move triggers. It is honestly very fun to mess around with, and most importantly, it can drastically improve your level's performance and get rid of the annoying trigger spam that probably every modern creator has encountered with. Like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. I also read every comment in the comment section, so if you have any questions or ideas for the next tutorial, drop a comment and I would happily read it. That's about it. Bye!